Before you inject your child, a decision that is irreversible, I wanted to let you know the scientific facts about this genetic vaccine, which is based on the mRNA technology I created over 30 years ago. There are 3 issues that I think you as parents and grandparents need to understand. The first is that a viral gene will be injected into your children's cells. This gene forces your child's body to make toxic spike proteins. These proteins can cause permanent damage in children's critical organs. These types of damages include damages to their brain and nervous system, their heart and blood vessels, including blood clots, their reproductive system, and these vaccines can trigger fundamental changes in their immune system that Dr. Cole and I will talk about later. The most alarming point about this is that once these damages have occurred, they are irreparable. You can't fix the lesions within their brain. You can't fix heart tissue scarring. You cannot repair a genetically reset immune system. And this vaccine can cause reproductive damage that could affect future generations of your family. The second thing you need to know about this is the fact that this novel technology has not been adequately tested. We need at least 5 years of testing and research before we can really understand the risks of any new vaccine technology and any new vaccine. Vaccines can cause long-term changes in autoimmune disease. This is true for all vaccines. Harms and risks from new medicines often become revealed many years later. You know that. We're all adults here. We've lived it. We've seen it. It's just the nature of pharmaceuticals. Nothing is perfectly safe. It's kind of true in life in general. Okay, we all understand about risks and benefits. Ask yourself if you want your own child to be part of the most radical medical experiment in human history. This is the largest experiment on human beings that has ever been performed in modern history. A final point. The reason they're giving you to vaccinate your children is a lie. It's a big word, 3 little letters. Your children represent no danger to their parents or grandparents. Okay? Sanjay Gupta and Big Bird were wrong. Okay? It's actually the opposite. Their immunity after getting COVID is critical to save your family, if not the world, from this disease. They generate broad natural immunity. That is our best recourse to keep this virus from further evolving to become even more of a superbug and to develop escape mutants. We need those kids to have natural, broad-based immunity for a whole species. In summary, there's no benefit to your children or your family, in my opinion, my professional opinion as a vaccinologist, to be vaccinating your children against the small risks of this virus, which are particularly small with Omicron, given the known health risks of the vaccine that as a parent, you and your children may have to live with for the rest of your lives. If your child is damaged, the pharmaceutical industry is protected. We call it indemnification. They can't be sued. The government isn't going to be sued. Sanjay Gupta is not going to come and take care of your kid. You're going to be stuck. You're the one that's going to have to carry the burden, both in terms of caring for your child, and I've seen these children. We'll talk about Maddie DeGarry perhaps later on, wheelchair bound for the rest of her life. Okay? You're the one that's going to have to take care of that. and you're going to have to deal with it emotionally for the rest of your life. In my opinion, the risk-benefit analysis is not even close. As a parent and grandparent, my recommendation to you is to resist and fight to protect your children. That's why I'm here, as I'm trying to save kids' lives. This is the hill I will die on.